White girl, little girl, bad bitch with the curves. Come into my world, Damala slutty bitch. She suck on this pussy, beefcake all in me. Neat bitch, you drunk. Your pussy smell like funk. Ho, why is you here? Bitch, you better act like you know. Don't touch on my fur. You're a thrifty bitch or slutty bitch. I'm that girl, I get paid. You're a crummy bitch. Hey, babe. You better lay low. We having a stand contest, ho? Don't cha-cha, she's a hoe. Welcome to Vegas. Go, girl.
What is going on? I get paid. Okay, y'all already know what's the kid is back. Okay, today we're coming to y'all with another video. I'm glad y'all liking the new intro. Okay, y'all got another one coming. I told y'all, I promised y'all another one for baddies. So that's just an additional. I had to give you a little addition. Okay. First I wanted to get into y'all is Natalie. So Natalie, y'all did a run-in with Lyrica. So I did my little research on this. That's why I had to take my time before I made this video. I looked up the podcast that Natalie's referring to. So basically, Natalie pulled up on Lyrica. She walked up on her at a restaurant. Lyrica was eating with Lyrica G. And if for y'all that watch Love and Hip Hop, Lyrica G, you guys don't play no games. Lyrica G was on timing more than Lyrica was, it looked like in the video. Lyrica G wanted that. Okay. Do you need that? She wanted that. Okay. So she walked up to Lyrica and Lyrica Mama and what I thought to believe to be a baby, but it was a little pup. Okay. It was a pup in a stroller. Now, I will say, Lyrica Mama, are you feeding that pup with the restaurant's plates? Yuck. You're nasty. What are you doing? I saw that. I said, wait a minute. That's why I thought it was a baby when I first seen it. And then I looked close. I'm like, that's a pop. It was a pop. So after that happened, like I did my research and stuff after Natalie dropped this video. From what I see, because Natalie's issue is this whole song. So this is the song that Natalie did with Lemmy Pepper, where he was feeling his inner Diddy. Yeah. He was feeling his inner Diddy. He wanted to rap, do his big one, Zeus, okay? What that dude said on the Diddy documentary. Hey, here my flaws, here my draws. He gave us a little one of those, right? And he wanted to rap and stuff. So him and Natalie got into it with Lyrica over writing credentials, over 3 versions of the song being put out. If you guys want to check out my whole breakdown of it, I did break it down on a video. And it's titled Lyrica Exposes Natalie, Nunn, and Lemmy, like over like a song. And if y'all want to check out her tell the story, it's on Shirley Jew. Shout out to Shirley Jew. Okay, her podcast. Shirley Babes. They probably never gonna let you be at a red carpet for Zeus no more. Cause like you kept asking too much questions, babes. Especially about the pepper, his dealings. So you're probably banned from the red carpet. Sorry, Shirley. But no, I looked up to see if Lyrica was talking about Natalie's family or shaded Natalie's family. I even went to look at blogs to see if she shaded Natalie and her family, her not being loyal to her family and her specifically her daughter. And I didn't see it. So Natalie, you gotta post the proofs, babes, because I don't see it. I don't. But this is Natalie, y'all, confronted Lyrica about the comment she made.
Oh, Lyrica, hi. Wait, listen, hi, I want to talk to you.
Don't call me no bitch.
Hi, Mom. Listen, my issue right now with you is the simple fact that you can say.
Y'all hear Lyrica? Lyrica Mama, she said, "Don't call me no dang sweetie. I'm not your sweetie pie. Your face looks like a pie. I'm not your sweetie pie." Y'all know how Lyrica get. Y'all remember she starts. Let me stop.
However you felt about the record, and I was okay with that. But I didn't like the fact that you brought up she's not loyal to friends, she's not loyal to anybody, but you also said she's not loyal to her family or her kid. Don't ever say no shit.
Now that part, I looked it up once again. I did the deep dig on. and I didn't see it. And y'all know if I found out, I would have showed it because I don't care, and I don't have no pick in this fight. To be honest, I don't know these women. So at the end of the day, if I found out, I would go and show it to y'all. If you go to Shirley Drew's podcast, she even clips the part where she talks about Natalie, and she did not talk about her at all. So unless she's referring to another podcast I'm not aware of, this was not said. Also, once again, I looked up on like socials to see if she did another podcast. Nothing. So I don't know why Natalie's just making this up. Cause I wouldn't think Lyrica would talk about a kid, cause we know how she don't play about her kids.
We can show you what you want to do.
That shit was wrong. I never spoke about it.
She's drunk like always.
No shade when I laughed when he said that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I laughed. I laughed a little bit. I laughed a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. She's drunk as always. Listen, Lyrica G Mama do stay lit, for a little bit or whatever. But I don't like this. I'm gonna tell you why. Natalie, if you was really bold, you would have went over there and recorded her by yourself. You wouldn't have come with a whole posse. That is Natalie's team, if y'all don't know, by the way. So that to me is already like, okay, you don't get like points for that. And also, you don't get points because she did not say nothing about you not being loyal to your kid. Now, the husband part, she probably more likely say that. But I just have been watching Lyrica on Love Hip Hop for a little bit, and like she would have never that would have never came out her mouth. And y'all don't know their relationship. They've known each other for more than 10 years, 20 years, I think Lyrica says at one point. So it's like this isn't some girl she met off of baddies. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't think she would be bold enough to say something about her not being loyal to her kid.
I've never got involved on Love Hip Hop. Never said anything about just like family. It doesn't matter. She just stayed stuck with the wretched stuff. You said you did. We just looked it up. You sure did on that podcast. Why would you say, "Oh, she's not loyal to her husband or her kid"? Why would you do that? Because you ain't never been loyal to.
That Lyrica G was about to bite. Okay. Now, once again, Natalie, as of recording this video, has not dropped any receipts. So we shall see if she drops those receipts of this alleged podcast. Because I know where it's at. But Lyrica did take to the gram and did respond back to everything that Natalie is claiming. And she claims that this video was cut short and that there's a full version that we have not seen and that she chased after her. Okay. And Natalie gave us, I guess, you remember that one time she told Scotty, she said, I look good. Lex looks better than you. And then she stuck her head in the window. Well, she did the same thing, I guess, this time. But this time she called her the B word. That's what she said. Okay.
My phone died and I could not wait to get to charger because I've been out all day doing family time. Something you don't do, Natalie. Crater face, long chin ass, ugly. First of all, I'm out eating with my mother and her dog, totally unaware that you're about to walk to my table with 5 people and a camera hidden where you're recording and nobody even knew you were recording, you sneaky. But since you were recording, do me a favor and show the whole video, please. Show the whole video because I followed you outside and you ran. You scary bitch.
Ooh.
I'm not even a and I followed you outside. Your homegirl got in my face and said she's done talking. I said, I'm not talking to you. I've known her 20 years. This ain't your beef. Excuse me. You had a gay dude, get in my face to fight me and spit at me from afar like he was going.
See, that's that stuff I don't like. It's no shade. Now, she had to mention he's gay because we could all just know that. But that's besides the point. But I don't like that. That's the stuff I don't like. Because it's like, that's between you and her, Natalie. And you're not a fighter, Natalie. And we know Lyrica's not a fighter. So it's like, come on now. You trying to like buck up and get buck with her. Also, y'all, the Pepper responded as well. He threw his little shade. When he told Cynthia, throw your little shade. Well, he threw his little shade. And he said, Lyrica was speaking crazy about me and Natalie. And she most definitely crossed the line, bringing up her family. Baddies USA Chapter 2. That Diddy cloak gets more invisible by the day, doesn't it?
Do something, and I said, I'm a whole woman. What the fuck is you gonna do to me? Bitch, you came to my fucking table and said, yeah, so I didn't have a problem with the song. I have a problem with, first of all, you said I was disloyal. You hear in the video, I own my, yeah, you are disloyal. Let you keep talking, gave you the floor first, let you speak since you came to my table. And then you said, but I have a problem with what you said about my family. I think you said something that had to do with Jacob. I own that. When you said about your daughter, I was like, show me a video that I've said anything about your daughter.
See, I told y'all. I know the husband thing probably could be said, because here's the thing too with Natalie. Please don't act like Lyrica's the first person who shaves you about their husband. Come on now. Let's be real now. Let's talk some real. Come on, Natalie. They done talked about Jacob for like damn near a decade. I remember on BGC 13 on Bad Girls Club All-Star Battle. I remember one time they went out to a club and Natalie was dancing around, right? With like a dude and talking to a dude, and they're like, Natalie, do you not understand the rules of marriage? Like they've been talking about the husband situation for like damn near a decade. So it's like that's nothing new. But the kid thing, I just knew Lyrica wouldn't say something like this.
Show me the video. You never showed me anything. Then you had said something to my mom prior. My mom spoke up, and you had a guy jump in like, oh, she's drunk. Da-da-da. First of all, we weren't drinking. We was drinking tea, eating salads, and minding our business. Then you said,
no shade, Lyrica. I think your mom slipped a little bit of Alizé in the tea. A little bit of Ciroc. You know what I'm saying? Like a little bit of the Henny. Because she was looking nice. You ever see somebody looking nice? Lyrica mama was looking nice. Just a little bit. I'm not going to lie.
You weren't loyal in your relationship either. You didn't show that part. And then you walked off. I got up and followed you all the way the fuck outside. You kept walking and left your friends to handle your beef, which you ain't nobody's friend, so they may. Then you got two gay men trying to argue with me as a woman, and you just disappeared into a girl, and a guy came outside and got in the guy. Bitch, why you can't handle your own beef, Natalie? I'm calling you to. If you want to see me, bitch, I'm in Atlanta just like you in fucking Atlanta.
Now, who went in that fade? I don't know. Natalie been, she been getting tussled here and there. So I'm putting my money on Natalie because, she been in the field forcefully. So I feel like she could be able to do her little 1-2-1-2 with Lyrica. So I don't know, Lyrica. You know what I'm saying? Natalie may be able to scuff off her Fendi boots and give you some work.
And not with your side homegirl while I'm there without my homegirl and 2 and 3 dudes in a security, you coward ass. I want the fucking mother. If you wanted to see me, you would have, after you got done talking, you would have let me talk. You could have handled it, me and you. Why the 5 people to come to my table? Like I said, you're going to show the video, right? I'm sitting at the table with my mom. You come to the table with fucking a group, an entourage. You all baddies. All you do is fight. I'm not on baddies. I don't even fight, but I do. But you kept walking. You waited till you got to the door to call me a bitch. And kept walking. Like, who does that? If I come to your table, I say my piece, you say your piece, we either gonna fuck out or fight it the fuck out. You didn't do either fuck one. You kept walking so far. Like, literally, I was screaming my response back to you. You put that on your page like you dropped the mic, like you said something so deep. You said, I don't appreciate you talking about my family. And, it's one thing about the song, but for you to say I'm disloyal, I said, and I did say you're disloyal, and I'm getting over bronchitis, so I lost my voice on top of being soft-spoken at you. But I got up and followed you outside. Why you didn't show that part, bitch? Show the part where I got up and followed you outside, Natalie. You are not who you want people to. Don't make me start busting you. I've known you, bitch, and you're not her. You're not ghetto. You're not a fighter. Your mom's name is Karen.
Your mom's name is Karen.
You grew up around hella white people in the suburb, just like me. Okay? You're not even that girl. The fuck? Go edit the video and just show, like, oh, I said what I said, and then what you want people to think, so I didn't respond? That makes you even more scary, bitch. Instead of you showing the whole video, show me responding to you after you got done talking. My phone died and I could not wait.
Okay, so well, I will say though that let's talk about the disloyal thing too. Like, I do not think the falling out is over something about the freaking daughter situation, because there's no record of her saying it. I really feel like her feelings are hurt because of the business. She didn't think that Lyrica was going to get on a podcast and talk about her and throw shots at her. It's really over the song. That's just how I feel about it. And I ain't gonna lie, Lyrica, you should have slapped Natalie with a plate. I ain't gonna lie, because for her to disrespect for you in front of your mama is so disrespectful. Like, that is crazy. Like, imagine Lyrica walking up to Natalie and disrespecting her in front of Karen. Like, she would have literally threw a whole fit. Okay, y'all know I'm with Natalie when she right, but in this situation, I don't think she's right because there's no proof of her talking about you and your daughter. You know what I'm saying? So that you're saying that you're not loyal to your daughter, which to me, I don't even think would even make sense to come out of her mouth, because all the work that Nelly puts in regards to her success is for her daughter. So it's like for herself too, don't get me wrong, but it's like it's to provide her daughter for with a better future. So it's like, what? Like, uh anyways, y'all. Let's get into the cabaret drama. Welcome to Vegas, baby. It's time for you to pay me. Give me the money, beauty, diamonds coming in the baby. Welcome to Gas Strip. I like to go shopping. Okay, let's go shopping. Lexi, y'all, is exposing the girls. First, she started off with Joseline and has some things to say about Joseline, and basically confirmed the spoilers of the latest video that I dropped, and let us know that Joseline brought a taser babes at the reunion and tried to use it on her. And she talked about a jumping situation as well. She said on her Instagram with a post of a Love Hip Hop a throwback video, and y'all know how Lexi go talk. It might be grandma, cause this ho keep with me, Jolly. You trash as hell. You the first we knew a hoe. Hey Stevie, come get your bitter baby mama. This 304 still hurt behind that PIMP you put on her. This same 304 still mad I wasn't signed to her shaky. Say you was gonna slap me, but got me jumped and bought a taser, man, and duck and wreck, and you still get PIMPED by your new nigga. Bitter head, you know I'm pressure and can't with it like me. Your show even trash. I been on everything I got at 24. It took you 40 years to get here, man. I wouldn't let you munch on my cat if I was drunk, 304. Hating 304. Always on my D. But hating for the gram. My music harder than your music. You don't even wear deodorant. Damn Shane. Your time up, 304. It's gonna be so many times before we realize that Jocelyn may be musky. That is so nasty. Apparently, Jocelyn wears it due to, I guess, cancer prevention. But it's like there's certain deodorants that do not have certain ingredients in them. That's the ones I use. The ones with the yellow top. Let me grab it. Child, I forget the name of it because I got so much of it. Because them things be selling babes. They be selling we talked about it on the after show before, but at Jocelyn, you got to get you some of that Arm& and Hammer essentials. This is not a promo. This is not a paid promotion. You got to get you that Arm& and Hammer essentials with natural deodorizers. And I like the juniper berry flavor. Okay, the scent. Uh, okay, I just feel like when it comes to Lexi, Jocelyn to me has always played on her top. She can rap. I've heard some of her tracks. She not bad. Okay. And I feel like if we were really going to be plausible, one of the contracts that should have been presented to one of the girls should have been her. But the whole management situation, it's like a whole control conglomerate that you cannot expect somebody to just kind of bow down to want to be controlled. It's crazy. Okay. Now she wasn't done with the exposing, y'all. She then went on to Kanaya. I done told y'all this. Her and Kanaya, y'all, are no longer friends. They had a falling out. Check the spoiler video. She said, I'm done being genuine. Kanaya said, I'm fake and I'm not a girl's girl and I'm not genuine. But wasn't you the one that was going to set Andrea and Jocelyn show up in Washington to have your people fight? Ooh, I told you not to do it. Chill. As far as I know, I can see I'm the one got you to the end of the season. I motivated you to stay to the end, and I ain't give up on you. And you was ready to go home a long time ago. And you cried about it. It said after show. I wrote for you when we established that we were friends. I went against everyone I knew for you. Me and you literally talk every day. You was even on the phone, with my family. Used to say we need to be a trio. The fans wanted a trio so bad. So she kept sending me stuff. I started sending stuff to her. At this point, I said, I don't mind. She tells me she gonna call Chinks on three-way. And y'all, the trio she talking about is Chinks, her, and Lexi. Okay. We gonna get into that when it comes to the interview, y'all. So stay tuned, child. Stay tuned. We gonna get into it. She said she gonna call Chinks on throughway and set it up. Next thing I know, this girl tells me our values are different and she need more space. And Trex start putting up this rerun as this story time she did last season. Now Kanai is friends with Trex, aka Chinks, and thinks she doing something. Let's be real. You know, with me, you don't stand out, so standing next to Chinks, you look way better. That's it. I'm the one told you get your money up, so you went to Magic City and got your money up. I'm on a bitch head. Never needed or a friend. I literally poured into you. I made a post showing you love several times. You always saying you had witnesses. Witness these nuts. Jehovah Witness. Let me stop. Snake ass 304. And ask ISIS. I know I ain't lying. And let me say this, Chinks. Ain't got enough money to speak on me. Yes, I followed you because I seen the snake a mile away. She's not who y'all think she is. Stand 10-toe down. Child. Next season needs to be all stars. If the cabaret wants to last, before Jocelyn brings us a whole new group of biatches, we need an all-star season. We need a Baddies USA version of Justin's Cabaret. Cabaret USA. How about that? You know what I'm saying? I feel like that would make the most sense if we're going to be 100% honest. Okay? I'm just saying. Now, when it comes to their relationship, I feel like maybe Kanaya, I feel like this is what I see from Kanaya. I think she has gotten burned so bad by girls that she has heavy trust issues with trusting other females. I do not think Lexi is a snake because from what I saw, because a lot of the blogs don't be covering cabaret tea, but I'll be peeping the tea. And her and Lexi were on their own while the other girls were like on the other side, right? And they were doing their own thing. So in my opinion, Lexi really rolled for you. So I'm wondering what really pushed you to kind of cut her off as Lexi is claiming, because it's like it couldn't have been that deep. It couldn't have been that bad. But I'm gonna ask Chink, see, we're gonna see what it do. Cause I need to know. All right, now let's talk Dolly. All right, Dolly is y'all accusing Summer of forcing herself on Big Legs. She posted a video and said how I really went down with Summer to take her and Legs. Stop calling folks a rape when you took Legs Punani. Okay, this is what Bad Dolly said. All I'm gonna say is I don't want tonight. Eat my right. The moral of the story is this: you ain't licking this, you ain't sticking this, unless you put your tongue in it. And I ain't with that front. I got my own bins, I got my own M's, immediate friends. You and your boys up with that nigga with car keys and double digits figures. I cherish. I treat it like it's precious. I ain't gonna front and lip dick when it to my eat my to the Kim. You feel me? Okay. What y'all know about that? That's that little Kim, not tonight. Eat my eat right, okay? That's what that Lex was singing in summer. Eat my eat right. Now y'all cannot be mad at Dolly doing what she doing because some of them ran her mouth for like a week straight. So Dolly could say what she like. I saw some people was like, oh, she's taking a low blow because she mentioned something about Summer family. Man, y'all need to stop. Summer, literally, Dolly has not said nothing about Summer and kind of let her live. and let Summer do all the talking. Now she talking, I want to pick and choose what she could say. Y'all some big hypocrites. Y'all some big hypocrites. I'm just saying. Now Tanisha is talking a little bit about the latest Baddies USA scene and says that like basically calls out the fans that were calling her Punani for not fighting Rollie.
Way younger than me. If you are insinuating on one end, you want change, you want reform, you want this, you want a sisterhood, and then on another end, you're like, well, why y'all not fighting? You need help.
Fact.
And I can't help you. I can't help you. But like I said, if I didn't stand on business enough for you, if you felt like I was scary, if you felt like I wasn't like that, if you felt like I don't fit in, if you felt like I didn't run it, you can try to come run it with me whenever you see me, if you can. If you can get close to me, you can try. And let's see how it works out for you. And that's where I'm going to leave that. Some of you really, really need a fucking life. Y'all need to get a grip. And like I said previously before, this is coming from our own people. You know what I'm saying? This crazy rhetoric that we have to tear each other down. We have to act like animals. We have to be hostile. We have to be angry. We have to be violent. No.
And I agree. And that's what made BGC great, because although we loved some of the squabbles and the drama, but we also saw like a kinder side to some of the girls. We actually saw a little sweeter side of some of the girls. So it was actually made it more better to watch because it was like a balance. So yeah, some of y'all fans of the shows are a little delusional. Okay. Rollie recently talked a little bit about her weight loss journey and dug into her using Ozempic. Okay, y'all know I've used Ozempic before, and it's not the tea at all.
I already was on Ozempic. Man, let me talk about Ozempic for a second. That shit had me losing weight rapidly. And I feel like after I got off of it, I started eating even fucking 3 times more than I usually was.
Yeah.
And then I had to stop because I'm not a diabetic and I was taking the shot and my arm started going numb. Why is my arm going numb when I'm shooting myself in the stomach? So I started having the symptoms that they be reading off on the commercials, like, and if you have call your doctors. I started having the symptom of the arm. Like I couldn't fucking move that motherfucker. It was dead. Every morning. I'm like, oh God. But I would notice that it would happen every time I would take that shot. So I stopped taking the damn shot. Fuck them. I'd rather be fat. I don't give a damn. Like you ain't finna take my arm off. I need my arm.
Yeah.
I already was on Ozempic.
Now, when it comes to this whole Ozempic situation, if you gotta revert to like Ozempic at like what Rollie's done, at this point, you need to make lifestyle changes, Rollie. Like, cause it's like you've done all that surgery and you're still reverting to an Ozempic type of treatment, which is like that weight loss should have encouraged you to keep pushing and eating a little healthier or going to the gym, and she's not doing either or. So it's like Ozempic's supposed to be temporary either way too. It ain't supposed to be permanent. It ain't something you keep, you keep doing, like, cause y'all, it does have, harsh, when I tell y'all harsh damages to your body. Okay. All right, anyways, y'all, let me know what y'all think down below. Who y'all think was right, Natalie or Lyrica? And did she say something about the baby? And if y'all did, she did, please drop it down below because I ain't seen it nowhere. Let me know what y'all think down below, and we're out, babies.